Hello folks, my name is Robert Pound and I'm a product technologist for Quest. In this video we'll be discussing Toad DevOps Toolkit Database Compare. Toad DevOps Toolkit is a Windows application that allows you to reliably execute Oracle database functions within a continuous integration platform such as Bamboo or Jenkins. Toad DevOps Toolkit supports access through a number of languages, but the focus of this video will be using PowerShell. It is assumed for this video that you have knowledge of PowerShell, continuous integration platforms like Bamboo and Jenkins, and an understanding of the Toad features being discussed. There are several components to help you along your DevOps journey. The focus of this video will be the differences in database using the Database Compare feature. It is helpful but not necessary to review the Database Compare feature in Toad for Oracle as a reference when getting started. It may also be helpful to review the Examples folder by navigating to your Toad DevOps installation, Examples, PowerShell, and PowerShell scripts to check out all the different PowerShell examples available to you. Looking at the Database Compare feature, it contains all the examples possible for the Database Compare. It is available as a guide when creating your PowerShell scripts. Now let's switch over to a simple example so we can understand the basics of the Compare Database feature. Before I get started, I'm using PowerShell 5.0, and that is because that was the PowerShell used to develop the examples. However, it's not necessary when you're working with the Toad DevOps Toolkit. And also, for simplicity's sake, I am not using standard code practices. At the top, I have my database connection information, the schemas, as well as the connection strings themselves. And the first thing we're going to do is create a new COM object, toad.toadAutoObject, which starts the Toad DevOps Toolkit process and creates a variable. Next, we will connect to the source and target databases with the information above. And next, we will set the parameters for the database compare. For this example, we're going to include all objects. And for the database compare feature itself, we're going to designate the source database with the source information from above. And we're also going to add a single target database and also provide the connection information for the target database. And finally, we're going to designate output files for this object. So the difference details, the summary in HTML, a schema snapshot in JSON, and a sync script, a SQL script, obviously. And finally, once we designate all those file parameters and we have our parameters set, we go ahead and execute the database compare. And once the comparison is completed, we go ahead and quit to stop the process. Now let's take a look at the ctemp folder to see the different output files from the database compare. We've output several different files, and if we take a look quickly at one of them, just as a reference, in this case we can see that we're comparing database from two separate connections. So that was an overview of how to compare databases in the Toad DevOps Toolkit using PowerShell. For more information on this topic, you can go to your Start menu in All Programs, navigate to Quest Software and Toad DevOps Toolkit, and select the help file to get more information on the topic. You can also check out the community-driven innovation going on at www.toadworld.com. For more information on this product, go to www.quest.com/products/Toad DevOps Toolkit. Thank you and have an excellent day.